Hello, hello. Let's try this again. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you can hear me now. Right, welcome to Space Haven. This is a game I got, I guess, pretty soon when it first came out. Which I can't remember when that was now. $2020 or was it 2022? I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. But anyway, it's come out in 1.0 in May of 2026. So I used to know how to play this, but I think quite a lot of mechanics have changed and additional things. So I did have a save that was fairly well in, but with a ship that was based off Battlestar Galactica a bit, in a sort of rough fashion with side pods, etc. And but yeah, that old game save isn't compatible with the game now. So I'll be starting a new game. Gonna start normal. Game name. Call it LG. Other one's 2026-1. So you're starting off with a basic platform. Your crew of 4 have left Earth behind and the stars await you. First, though, you need to build a ship. You have a basic platform and some essentials, but you need to build everything else yourself. Crikey. Skipping the tutorial as well. And then use medium. So crew of 4. We start off with these resources, 326 out of 500. Can't remember in this game if you could change the settings as you play. I need to think not. We're starting in sector 4 out of 10. Everything's normal. The mood. Well, that's the game setting. So these are our 4 crew. We can rename everybody, which I'm going to do. And we can re-roll them. Salesperson. I don't want a salesperson. I want things like farmers. Lab technician. Brewmaster. Navigator would be pretty good. We re-roll this. Stats. Right. Yeah, I think an engineer would be good. Brewmasters. Doctor would be good as well. Doctor, engineer, lab technician, navigator. We got price for Bartons. Mining technician would be good. Okay. I am going to be this guy. I'm going to be Longimar. Nice green shirt. Right, so we got all these sort of stats change as you play the game and improve them and level them up and stuff. You can play around re-rolling, but it's probably not worth it if you don't understand a lot of the. I've got bravery 2, zest 1, intelligence 5, perception 4. I've got carry capacity of 1, accuracy 63%, accident -5, working speed 112, recovery 85, learning 110, surrender -25, and then all these traits. Psychopath. You re-roll that. Wimp. Athlete. Peace love. Clumsy. Navigator Iron World. That's better. I want to be a wimp. I didn't look at these ones. Oh, they're Iron World. Antisocial. The Doctor. Psychopath. I need psychopath. Hardworking. Medical assistant confident. And then let's try get Christian Pete. They're a medical. I want this person to be armor or have a look. Game development. Some of these could. A psychologist, hardworking, not bad. A peace-loving lab technician. Go with that. Okay. We've got confident, peace-loving, iron-willed, and iron-willed. Okay. Do you know you can find new crew members by exploring hypersleep chambers aboard derelict ships? I did know that. Thank you very much. Pause the game a sec. Hello, Spacefarer. Welcome to Space Haven. Following the upcoming blue objective notifications to be guided through all the base steps of assembling a working ship. Your crew will follow a schedule, and the icon above their head will tell you whether they are currently working, sleeping, or taking some free time to look after them. All three are necessary, so let them work at their own pace, and you will soon see your ship come to life. If you find yourself struggling with resources at first, don't be afraid to start a new game and modify your starting resources via the game customization menu. Okay, so we get a basic platform of a sort of a ship. I've got some stuff that's out in space. Okay, so we are going to call the ship something else. I'm going to be calling it HMS Explorer. Okay, so build a new ship. don't know if I need to do this next to where I am, or I can just, I think we can edit and change the shape of what we've got. So I've got the solar system map. I don't know if the aim of the game is the same. It used to be to get to the sort of center of the map and survive, etc. We start off in a safe system, all that jazz. We've got a system readiness. Operations offline cannot communicate with other factions. So you can have off, on, ready, and forced work. Turrets, fighters, operations. You have to prepare for hyperdrome, which you need resources for, I think. And we've got a crew management screen. So we've got navigate, gunner, shield, operations, piloting. That's what they do when you go into the combat. And then otherwise they've got these various jobs. So Kelly, what Kelly was now, but you'll have a high priority for medical and research. I'm doing botany and research. Robots. Okay. Now there is a research tree in this game. Yes, botany is pretty important early on because we need food, don't we? So what have we got? We've got alien technology, learning entertainment, research lab, research workbench. These green ones, I think, mean that we've already got bed, equipment, industry, ship systems. So remember, if this is, we've got 3 people researching it. Tactical map, track systems, build a new ship, HMS Explorer. Right, okay, so we've got to do a few of the basics now. So the storage is full. Use this thing in the corner. We've got nowhere to relax, so they need chairs and couches. Yeah. And cannot create more build tools. No tools facility. Current objective. Okay, let's just play on the sec. Take some goods. Right, so we need to build a tool facility. The build menu, objects, resource, tools. Build menus B, I think. Resource. Tools. Okay. This needs infra blocks. Build cost. Infra block. Tech block. Right. one down there then. So we're going to need to do some basics. Just keep us stabilized, few things built, then we can actually start gathering resources and changing the ship. I think changing the ship shape. Wait a little while because we're going to need working away. Kelly's. These are the miners, aren't they? Okay, build an oxygen generator. Oxygen generator convert water into oxygen. They're essential for humans to survive on a spaceship. Objects life support. Build a gas scrubber. Okay. Generator. Oxygen generator. So, yeah, this will, I seem to remember it with all the walls. So we're just going to put these. It will produce oxygen for the whole thing at the moment because we just basically got a square block. Okay, and we need a gas scrubber for the same room. Okay. $51 infra blocks, 22 tech blocks. We can automate the mining at some point. I think it asks us to. Okay, so that's going to produce. We've got what was it? So we've got some filters. So this is vents, that is water, hazardous. So this is oxygen filter. Okay, so we need a thermal regulator. The right temperature is essential for people and plants to survive. Thermal regulator will try to maintain a habitable temperature. The bigger the ship will require multiple thermal regulators. Once placed, select the thermal regulator and open up the facility information window at the temperature. And so we can either place one on the floor, stick it on the wall. Okay, objects life supports. Well, go for a wall one. Built, we set the temperature, don't we? Then do one of the four. Yeah, we don't need to build both. I got up to about 10 or 12 crew last time. 64 days of oxygen. Okay, expand the spaceship's hull. Expand the spaceship's hull to create more room for facilities. You can do this from the build menu. Be mindful not to expand too much too quickly. Hull expansion costs hull blocks. Expand a little by little as you need more space for facilities. Yeah, because everything's going to need heating and cooling and oxygen, so... The goal is to build a small hyperspace capable ship, then venture out. And that's right, we can't even do hyperjump yet. How many? Right, I've got 32 hull blocks. So if I make this sort of the middle of the ship, what I'm going to do, I'm going to follow a similar design that I had last time. But yeah, the ship will be like 10 times the size of it. So what engines and stuff at the back. That's a part that's going to make a room into here. It's not going to do. Changing what I've got, isn't it? Expanding. Let's have a look. Falling. Okay. So I want to do even just that. That's gonna be 32. I'm gonna do that. This is cost to build 2.7, so maybe it isn't. Oh. Okay, we can probably add a bit more on as we go. Just to get that going. Beds for the crew. Okay. Build a toilet. Gonna need. I mean, the engine's gonna be back here. But go along the back. What is all this stuff? The system core. This is the power generator. The light. It's the stuff I've built. I might make got a wall here. Oh look then, so utility. Build a bed or a bunk bed. Okay, so let's just put a put 2 in at the moment. And then a toilet. There's lots more you get as well as you go on in the game. Lots gets done. Where the hell was the toilet? Objects, furniture. Toilet. I like the fact that it tells you, although it looks like that. Put it there for now then. Days, good idea. Going to go down pretty quickly. I get a bit more of this wall built. These beds. Start making blocks and mining. It's a really good game. This it might look a bit old school. I mean, it's got a quaint charm to it, but. So, I mean, even when I played it years ago, it had quite a lot of deep systems to it, and now they've fleshed out a lot more stuff, so... Okay. Build a light so your crew can see. We'll probably do. Where was that lock again? I had to search for it, didn't I? Tell me how much it costs to build 4 blocks. Okay, we can go out some distance here. We need a kitchen and algae dispenser. I'll probably make this a bedroom and a kitchen and all that sort of stuff. That get done. Yeah, so I need to be careful with that. So the back of the ship will probably be back here with the engines, but this is sort of the middle of the ship. And have some cruise stuff. So maybe I'll do the kitchen in this corner. Okay, let me find the stuff first. Objects, food, kitchen. Here we go, we need a kitchen. And that algae just... Kitchen there, we'll get probably a wall. See what resources that was. Hey Dusty, late for you. This was an old favourite of mine a couple of years ago when it came out. When did it actually come out? Let me look at my Steam. Well, it says it came out in 2026 now. Pretty sure I got this game around 2020 or 2022, but it got released in 1.0 this month. I haven't played it for ages. My old save doesn't work, so we're starting again with a new ship. As a donor to my game, Dusty, I probably won't watch too much. I can put you in the game. I've got 2 ladies. I've got Yen and Kelly. We get more crew as we find ships. So this is a cross between, I don't know what you call it. It's a colony sim management building, but with exploration and even combat kind of thing. So everybody has skill points and skills and research, and you just improve them. But they can get killed off and stuff. If you want to be in the game, you can be. Let's have a look. What is that? One sec. My brain's failing me. Here's the list of where they are again. Yeah. Right, here we go. Okay. So, Kelly, and I can rename the characters and stuff. Kelly is a medical assistant and is confident. And Yen is a lab technician who's peace-loving. So I don't have any other crew at the moment. I can expand. So would you like to be a lab technician that's peace-loving, or would you rather be a medical assistant I mean, they've got nurse and doctor in this game, so I'm not sure what a medical assistant is if they're not the nurse or the doctor. But you've got a medical score of 4 to start with. Probably left. I didn't see your comment quick enough. Are you still there, Dusty, or did you? Anyway. Building a kitchen, landing the ship. Build a hull stabilizer. Okay. I don't know what it was, like 10 minutes went past between right, okay. So they're putting food into the kitchen, making once this is built, I'll wall off the waters a little bit. I know that when we have gas leaks and air leaks and stuff, you want rooms with doors and airlocks and stuff that you can close off sections of the ship. Doing a hurricane in spaceport. We'll be here in a few minutes. Okay, no worries. But yeah, I'll do what I did in the other game, so subscribers and stuff can be doing it and stuff. I'll put them in the game and stuff, see if we can keep you alive. So you could be Kelly, medical assistant who's confident, or Yen, who's peace-loving lab technician. Put myself in the game. I am a navigator. Okay, so what else have we got to do? Water collector and a water purifier. We've got to build both, or I'm feeling somewhat hungry. Wake and working. What? I shall. Where's our power? We've got 99 days of power. Mood's dropping a bit there. Gonna want more beds. I will leave a door there. X1, what's the difference between contain event? Keep 'em busy for a while. This thing. Oh, hang on. No. Set the temperature at the same. Okay, setting 22C. Put a wall there. Don't need a heater. I imagine it's too warm. Have a temperature thing. Oh, it's minus. Yes, it's side of the ship as well. Okay. Using the beds because they're cold. adds. Why is it easy? Build it till that rest of the wall is done. I don't know what these robots are waiting for. Don't need to. I'm sleeping on the floor. Yen and Ozark are in the bed. Hurricane's too loud. What you do playing that on midnight or something? I was saying earlier, so in this game we can get a lot more crew and stuff, but I'm just starting off with 4 crew. So because you donated to me and stuff, I can put you in the game. I've got two ladies. I've got Kelly, who is a medical assistant and is confident, and we've got Yen, who is a lab technician and peace-loving. I can't guarantee keeping you alive, because there is like boarding other ships and fighting aliens and, you know, or just having a fire or sucking all the oxygen out of there. But I can rename the characters. So who would you like to be? I'll put Dusty in the game. You can be a medical assistant and confident, or a lab tech and peace loving. I'm sleeping on the floor. I want to be the lab tech. Hey, Yen. Okay. Dusty. You just go with player as your last name. Dusty player. Okay. Minor changes. What colour shirt would you like? Can I change the start? Dusty. Yeah, what colour? White or grey? Well, I suppose if... Oh no, you're a lab... Yeah, lab tech. Yes, yeah. Guess that's white. We could change the pant cut well earlier, but I'm not sure. You can have sleeves or no sleeve. Oh yeah, here we go, the pants. Your pants are sort of some sort of khaki green. Are you okay with that cut? Not that it makes any difference, but you know. Or you could have even more green. Oh god. purple. Lighter purple. Purple's purple. So, because we can't change the character creation, we can change the hair and stuff, but now. Okay, well, it looks like you're lucky because you've got a bed. Only built 2 beds. So Kelly and myself are on the floor having it. I haven't finished building back end of the ship. I'll have a look. So I've got a 2 in mining, which isn't bad. Nothing in industry, nothing in... Buster, you've got 1 in mining, 3 in construction, 3 in botany, 5 in research. 3 in... oh, gunnery 3. Gunnery gets important later. Building 3. Your accuracy though is only 63% at the moment. Even though if we can mine 57%, even worse. They're doing their sleep schedule. These are the priorities of the various sort of career skills. Navigate. You will only execute this task if nobody else is available. Can't navigate to save your life. But I will not shield, so Ellie's good at piloting and gunnery. Okay. What's happening with this research though? Remember, I got to choose a new one. Or item fabricator does bulletproof vest, laser weapon, stun weapon. Basically want industry, I think. I don't think we've got the points put in at the moment. I can't remember how that works. Oh. Dusty got up from the bed to go to the toilet, and Kelly stole the bed. All right, they're all up for some breakfast. I'm going to put a table and chairs in here. All these will. I'm having a good old chat with Kelly. We're having our coffee. He's looking at the toilet. Ozark. I'm not sure I like this name. Hopefully we'll get this. No walls at the moment for the toilet, I'm afraid. Okay, people back to. Yeah, they've got well, say independent. They've got inherent. So I don't micromanage sort of what they do. They all have roles, and then you have a where is it? So then you have a priority thing. You can change it and stuff. So you've got medical, botany, construction, maintenance. So you're a lab technician. So you've got a priority in researching. 5 out of 8. So if there is research to be done, you're going to do that autonomously. If there's no action for that to do, then it works its way on down. Your next priority, a 3 out of 8, is botany. And then you've got some maintenance and some logistics and a little bit of medical. So yeah, you've got up arrows, down arrows, and I can manage that and change it, but it's set towards their type. So like I'm a navigator, so I've got botany and research. The stuff in red though is when the ship gets attacked or when it goes into combat or something, or the shields go up, people switch to sort of manning the starship, and you've got navigate, gunner, shield, operations, and piloting, which are a different set of skills. And there's priorities in those. So if I was to press a button to get a red alert, or the game did it automatically, then they'd switch from the blue skills to the red skills, because they're gonna man the guns or navigate or whatever, and again based on their skills. And their skills aren't set. You can improve them. I don't remember. You can improve skills and train new skills for each of the characters. And we find spaceships, and if we find sleep pods, we can add additional people and crew. I got quite far in the game last time I played it, but it was so long ago. They've updated the game so much now, my old save won't work. So I think I had 10 or 12 crew. But we're just early, we're just building the basics. There's quite a lot of depth to the game. You have to go out, mine and get resources to keep your ship going, and you've got to manage oxygen and food and maintenance and stuff, and then you can add defenses and lasers and shielding to the ship, and ultimately your this will grow much bigger. There's like a spiral arm or something. We're sort of trying to get to the center of the galaxy. Each sort of star system will have several. We're in the starter system, but we can't go to another star system until we can make the ship hyperdrive capable. So yeah, it's a building management game. The management is it's kind of mixed, because it sort of might look like it's micromanaging, and there is some of that a bit, especially when, as I say, I mean, I haven't played the 1.0 with all the new features in it, so because you get fires and gas fires, and how you design your ship, because see, these doors have vents on them when I build them, so I can have it open, normal, or locked, the vent. I've got it auto at the moment. And when you get fires or whatever, then when you're building your ship, you want to create firewalls and have vents to vent stuff out, or to close the vents so stuff doesn't get in. People go out on little away missions. We find derelict ships. So the derelict ships is where we meet the aliens, but we also get a lot of resources and weapons. And every time crew go out either mining or exploring derelict ships and stuff, they gain experience and stuff. And then you can increase their skill sets. At the moment, I'm just building the back end of the ship. So I've got more space. This is sort of going to be the middle of the ship. So I'm going to have engines at the back and change a lot, yes. I just fancy, but I had this game already, as I say. I got it ages ago. I haven't played it for quite a few years, and the old save doesn't work. So, but yeah, around the middle of May, the game came out. It's a full 1.0. So, what's going on with the temperature here? 20. It's cold. It's because all this building at the back of the ship's being done. Building 2, got a bedroom. This place, let me pause this. Needs some, be a bit careful, I don't think the kitchen needs to be that massive. We can move things quite easily. Build an internal wall here. The dusty. Red exclamation mark. Well, they've got spacesuits on. Oh yeah. I don't think there's enough oxygen. Got the back end of the ship open to space at the moment. Yeah, the music in this game's very good actually. It was I used to speak to the guy because he used to watch my streams a bit, and the guy that made this game. No, it wasn't the guy who made the game, it was the guy that wrote the musical score. And he won some awards, and his wife sings let me just save this. Overwrite that a sec. I don't hear it in because there's a soundtrack that comes. I hope I've saved this properly. So there's this song, this one. That's his wife. Setting it to this thing. Scale fin. I've got stuff on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, so he used to. He was telling me about the game development and the game and how he did the music and stuff, and he's done music to a few other games. But it's just quite chill, instrumental stuff with a few vocals. Yeah, I mean the game's fairly slow, but it's there are these action bits, so to speak, when the ship gets attacked, and we're just doing the basics at the moment, so there's quite a bit to the game. It's sort of isometric sort of. So I think I might need to put a heater. I'll put a wall. I don't know if those walls. There's a thing. Yeah, I can see the walls. Pick them away. put a heater in this place. Where were the heaters? Oops. -1 in the bedrooms at the moment, partly because it's open to space. But so I've got, if I close this vent, I lock that, lock this, actually sorry, that's the door that's locked. Vent closed. That should allow these rooms to heat up. You'll just fall asleep there listening to this music. But you know, we're wearing spacesuits because of the environment and stuff. I think room to heat up. -5, -8, -18. Lovely 19, 22 degrees. So I've got the heaters set for. This one's not been, they haven't been built yet. If I close the vents though, once this heater goes in, so -8, -7. What I do need to do though, put a door here. It's all a bit difficult because I'm actually. So I'm going to build a little bit like Battlestar Galactica. I had a ship before, so I'm going to have a big sort of main body with sort of 2 wings, engines at the back. And usually I put my research pods in the wings. Stuff. And I could turn this into one. Careful because limited resources. Right, let's check these temperatures back. Lovely room temperature going on now. Apart from the bedroom, it's still open to space or whatever. How many squares? 1, 2, 3, that is. I want to put a wall. Because I think we need a recreational room, although I can use part of the kitchen for that. When I'm thinking, we'll need a medical room. Yeah, so bedside. I'm just thinking about what we're gonna need. The like chairs, couches, table, in-floor lights. like wall lights. That's new. Like these things take up a square, but it's the. So it says 0.1, same as the other. Build one. Right. Okay, so I'm going to put bedside table there, there. That's the toilet. I actually want to close the toilet off from. I can move all this stuff. So if I move this all down, ruin the environment again. Okay, that hotkey. Restore. Having a remodel already. Sure, I've moved it far. I wanted a corridor. You know, you have gardens and these are my miners. Ship that we use to board other ships with and doing the bedside table. There's nowhere to relax. Could have some chairs temporarily. Actually, put some in the kitchen. Table. Big system. Yeah. People to eat their dinner. Being moved. Move there. Yes. There. He's checking out the new chairs with Ozark. I'm not sure I want to keep that name. Too difficult. Might just call him Scotty, an engineer. There was Scotty. Don't like that. Oh, Dusty's talking. And you just nicked my chair, Kelly. I think we will build. And put a couch in here some. Things can get a little bit blocked. Finish off these chairs. Captain's chair thing. The wall if we need to, another row over. Another door in here. Door to the toilet off the corridor, one off the bedrooms. Excellent. Probably be expanding them, but Yeah. Okay, so we've got low stability. That's fine. Start off with that. Hull stability is replenished with time as long as the hull stabilizer is built within resources available for hull stability to be generated. Where does it say? Lowered our power. All points, system points, mass. Building tools. These Admiral. Need to be a bit careful about decorations early on. They consume power. They add a bit of comfort. All bonus to the sleep comfort. Fine. Be there and get a bed in here, maybe some other beds we need to later. I think that wall needs to. Oh, everybody's having coffee. I want to build. I still want to build out the back of the ship. If I put a wall in. I'm being. Then the rest of the ship shouldn't get freezing cold. Go off to sleep. No worries. No worries. Have a good one, Dusty. Thanks for popping in. I think if you go onto YouTube, you can put music from New Haven or something. Listen to it on your phone if you want to sleep. Get a good night's sleep, hopefully, and I'll catch up with you over the weekend sometime. Right, so we need water security, right? We need a water collector. Purify. Do those. We'll probably put them in the water collector. The water collector reclaims water vapor from the air and condenses it back into liquid water. Place it close to grow beds for maximum efficiency. Okay. Don't have any grow beds at the moment. Just going to put it up there for them. Water purifier transforms ice into purified water, essential for many life. More water can be acquired by mining ice asteroid. ice over here. Bed. Gilboy at the moment. How comfy they are. We need to do hyper sleep chambers or something when we do the hyper jumps. Oh yeah, look, the whole stability is coming up, so got to wait for it to get 1466 before we can. That's fine, gives us time to. So I can build some more hull. Won't let me build bugger. Gonna be a problem then. What about this? Thinking it could go back. We're gonna have to change a lot of this to our engines. I think at the moment I just need room, so let's. How much is that going to cost? 17.3. Do that. Oh, power node. Power node distributes high capacity power facilities. Advanced facilities such as industry facilities, ship attack and defense that need high capacity power. Use this power node to expand the high capacity power grid. It's power smart. Damn it in. Mine an asteroid. Okay. The asteroid selected. Click the mine button at the lower left. Okay. Mine. But mine ice. So these are like little pods, so I got in that one. Transform ice into pure water. Starting to come back to me a little bit. Object not on high. Oh, that needs to be on it, doesn't it? Well, we'll move it then. Not a problem. Put it next. We're going to build out. What have we done? thing is, it's not in the middle, is it? I think we're in the middle. Are they though? Angle. More whole blocks. We mined all the ice up here. Okay, so if that ice is gone, I think mined. You see it? Oh, I've got a derelict ship in next to it. Starter one. Boxing. Eyes. That's mining this energy. Ethereum plus the derelict ship to do. We move on. Scotty's unable to. Did I ask for something? It's this bit of wall. Has built that already. I mean, it's kind of, I remember like in the last game, because in a way, just building a big square is the most effective. Yeah. The most, you know, if you just built a ship that's just a big square like that, you get the most, but then you've got no shape to it, so how did I? A bit of a corridor, but building a solid wall. Back of the ship. much is that? It costs 7. And I want the engines. Or back of the ship. That pretty much uses all our hull blocks there, but we do something in a minute that allows us to make some. That got built. That's got the power to it. Job area. Spacesuit on. I'd realised when I started, we can move everything, so it's no problem. But I realised back was here. I wouldn't have put the quarters here. Basically, all this space back here we want to be engines. I don't know what I'm doing over here. We got a fabricator. Tools facility. Okay, so that keeps making a lot of the walls and all that stuff just. We need something that can make the whole blocks. I think it will probably tell us to. Right. All industry facilities have a refine tab which you can select. To A5. Ah. Okay. Current objective: build a recycler. Yeah. They're all going to get moved. So usually on the derelict ship in that starter area, it was just resources, critical resources, whole block, yeah. We know people actually get in, I don't think. That's it. Like a right dog's breakfast. quite Battlestar Galactica yet. Maybe a walkway into until I get more blocks. I can do this temporarily, so use that area for a bit. Gonna be a walkway into the hangars. Medical cabinet. We'll need a medical room as well. I am going in the staff room. Energy. I'll mind that stuff. I need to mind stuff now. Get all that mined, it's not very much. And then we need to get them so that we can get more resources. I don't know why Dusty's having a coffee in the corridor and built a lovely table and chairs. Fed the machines. I'm going out. Seems like I'm doing most of the mining. Right, so these are accessible now because I equip your crew members. Select a character, use the draft button. After this action, move them close to a storage facility. You can move them where we give them the guns and everything, isn't it? Okay, Kelly a sec. Aft. Actives. Dragon. Move them close to storage facility. Move character with right mouse click. Use right mouse click on the center of the storage. Up, punch. What would I want? I'll click the pickup. Okay. Up. Right, so yeah, what I need to do, I can't remember this I need to look at what that's worth. So this is, who is this? Or derelict shipyard. Kelly. Gunnery 2. So Dusty's a 3, I'm a 3, Scotty's a 1, Ellie's a 2. Okay, so I'm going to give the best guns to the people that have got the best gunnery. So that is me and me and Dusty, both are 3. Ellie is a 2, so not bad. Pick up. What have we got? We've got explosive grenade launcher, shotgun. Probably shotgun with them because actually. Oh no, skill required weapons 3, so we need to give that to me or Dusty. Pistols are weapons 1, and that's an attachment. And the combat stimulant wants to go to anybody doctor. Okay, so I guess really just pistol. Primary. Okay. Who's everyone at? Dusty. Not mining. So we'll give Scotty. Get him to come here. Me. So I can't remember what skills. So Ellie's a medical. So I'm gonna give her this stimulant. They got augmentations. guess it goes in the... We have to build a navigation. That is 221 and 40. But it's probably gonna prompt us. I need to give a pistol. I think I'm going to give the shotgun to Dusty. I've only got one at the moment. This thing, grenade launcher. So that could be attached to a rifle or a laser rifle. You don't have. They've changed this a bit with ground bit, isn't it? Augmentations. Loadout. Secondary. Okay. Dusty comes back from mining. And she'll need the pistol and the shotgun. Yeah, it's not that complex. It probably looks more complex. I mean, it is a deep game. It's changed a lot since I last played it, couple of years ago. But it's had a lot of additions and changing power and environment and stuff. But the people are sort of automated. They've got their skills, and they go about doing. So you might say build this or do that, and the people, depending on their skills, will just go off and do it. But basically, you build a ship. We go exploring around the universe, and go to derelict ships. We fight aliens. What's this yellow bar? Probably energy. Same. But you've got a sleep schedule and a work schedule. That's just completely good. Mining all day. Right, so Kelly has got the syringe and a pistol. Right. Dusty's sleep was rather short. Okay, draft them, get them to come here. There may be something we need to shoot on the derelict ship. Okay, so that can go as in a primary then. Okay. That's it, we don't have any other. We have the rifle or the laser rifle. Okay, we've got armor and stuff. So Now that's done. I'll probably Dusty, because I'll probably send 2 people over to the derelict ship. I'll probably send Dusty because I've got the shotgun. And probably myself because at the moment Dusty's got gunnery 3, shielding 3. I've got shielding 1, but that's to do with the ship, not the... Scotty gunnery 1, so we don't want to send him. Kelly is our medic, so we probably will send Kelly on bigger missions. Usually I send about half to 2/3. If you send too little, when there's aliens and stuff, you just don't have enough firepower. But I think this one will probably just have resources. Right, everything's been... well, not quite mine. This stuff's taking a lot longer. Fine. Once that's all mined, then we will explore. So when drafted, crew members can board the shuttle with a right-click mouse button and center on the shuttle. This will open up an interaction icon. Choose to enter craft. The S action will auto-draft the shuttle as well. While the shuttle is drafted with the crew members inside, you can move it manually with the right-click mouse button. When the shuttle is selected, use the dock button at the lower left. Select a docking position next. The shuttle will automatically guide itself to the desired location once the shuttle is docked. Drafted crew can be ordered to exit the shuttle. The crashed Dusty else coming back. I'm out mining now. Got everything mined. Drop off the mining goods, lock up. And unload that, move it to storage. Can the music be lowered a little bit? It's a bit difficult to hear. Probably because I'm whispering because it's late at night. But got it on 25%. God knows what it's like then on 100. That's 100. I had it on 25. Do 20. Right. Chow time. But yeah, I'm whispering a little bit because I should probably go to bed soon. It's nearly midnight and I think the neighbour down below can hear me speaking if I'm talking at full volume. Really in a proper flat thing. It's a converted house. Not very well soundproofed. Right, so now that everybody's had their chow, I'll try this derelict ship. So I need to right click myself, draft, Pick the shuttle. Enter craft. Hey, Dusty. I don't think we get aliens, so we might have a explore or something. Okay, so we've got 2 people out of 4 on this ship, so we click yep. Click to dock the craft here. Let's go to the end here. Probably should put a save in case we balls this up. Work, big ship, but hopefully find some weapon resources. Right, so docking is completed. Click to exit craft. Oh. Okay, Dusty, where are you? You've got the shotgun. Crappy pistol. Banking. Gone now, it won't charge up. I think we can scrap all the stuff. How to do it. Goodies. Just the one, I think. No. No. Chronic wound. Please don't let me. I knew this was going to go bad. Let's save scum. I thought there was one, and it was like. Pause. Cancel the action. Probably should have brought a third member over. I think we can't salvage until we've killed the... Okay. Who's got a name? That's name from Moon, but I'm not sure if that meant the alien. Anyway, killed one of them. Shoot. Really pick this stuff up. Right click option, full weapon, give us move to crouch and save this. What's the blue? I think we're both injured. Oh no, that's oxygen. Right, if we've killed two, then I think this is last one. Yeah, the open wound thing was the... Good job. New salvage available, steadfast. Alright, coalition. So choose whether you want to leave your crew and shuttle drafted or undraft them, or can you draft it? Salvage available, click this notification. instructions. Right, so select the explored derelict ship or station by clicking this message by zooming out to tactical. With the derelict ship station selected, open the salvage tab in the lower left corner. I think I need to undraft them. Do not salvage, transfer derelict ship. You must undraft your shuttle. Transport salvage. There's 3 in for scrap, 4 here. Seemed like that was enough. Well, it only says 2 and 1. Okay. I think this goes off to salvage on its own then. Done it. Needs to. I thought we went and picked. And 4. I thought we could dismantle all the doors and all stuff for scrap as well. Base. I think that stuff then was just stuff in space, not stuff inside. I seem to remember sending the people over there. Right click. Probably have to do it again then. Transfer. Salvage. Okay, so transfer everything. Low, high, medium. Maybe because, or definitely when I played it last time, walked around going picking up stuff and you disassemble all the doors and the machines and stuff and get bits from it. Let these do their thing from it. The game's probably changed or updated, but salvage the whole ship, but need whole blocks, so all this stuff, look, nuts and seeds, whole scrap. Oh. See what's happening. They just automate doing it. Even the alien stuff. Okay, it's happening. Goodies from. Going to take probably a day or two to salvage that. Yep. Same as the mining, you just give the automation task to do, and then it will work it out. You can override it and do specific things if you. You need to build the console and the hyperdrive. Hyperdrive. Blue thing. System. Well, hopefully I'm going to get whole blocks. Can't build 4 blocks. Get the engines out. Console I can plug that in. Do one, but I can't do the other. Those are goodies here. Energy rods, 6 hull there. Their rest and stuff, so depending on their schedule, and back and forth. Okay, navigation console's done. Done. It won't look very good, but once we get enough of the scrap, we will then plug in an engine either side. Bits. Resize of it. I mean, I'll probably produce by assembler. We need to make this. would have thought blocks would have gone up because we've gone and collected it. Saving soon, best go to bed. I just want to see if I can get the ship disassembled. Speed it up, phase 7 already. Once we get all this stuff salvaged and the engines built and the hull is nearly, it's in the white, so we probably could hyperdrop once the engine's built, move to the next system. I think the hyperdrive's not the next system one, that's a different. Still stuff over here. Doing now. Break. I think what I need to do expedite it. Standing around in this corner of the room though. Don't know why there's a stuff over here. There's a schedule. They're in the work time, so doing it, especially if I expedited it. There's probability. Oh crap. Oh no, it is. I thought, well, we've got rid of the docks, but haven't. Not sure why all this stuff isn't being up automatically. I'll try this. If not, we'll just save it. I'll work it out tomorrow. I'm getting tired. It's late. I started this pretty late. I fancied. No. Okay. Exit. And they're not doing anything. I undraft them. Good. Voyage. Click select all. Okay, now they're picking it up. Okay. Yeah, no worries, boxing. I wasn't going to stream tonight or something, and then look for something to play, and remembered I got a notification this came out 1.0. I did enjoy it last time. Once I'm a bit rusty with the commands. So what was it? I clicked to get that screen up. Then I had to tell it to pick up all the not sure it will all fit in. 2/3 full. But need that whole scrap. Build the engines. Why am I floating in space? Having a break floating in space. Get the last item. I'm having a break. Hang on, after my oxygen. I've got. They shouldn't be taking a break because my bloody salvage interest. Salvage is the the ship itself transfer. But now they're going to die because sitting around doing nothing. They're not taking the stuff back or going back to right, I need oxygen in the ship. I'll have to come back and get the rest of the items. Yes, but I don't really understand what I was doing wrong there to have them just sitting around having breaks doing nothing. They weren't drafted, so I would have thought they'd just come back to the ship on their own, but it looks like the ship's empty now. What happened to all that stuff? Still haven't got the whole blocks. Should have at least 10. I should get to 12. I don't know. Anyway, they're all back safe. Some rest. We'll have to try that again. Nat's in the valley flat now. Can I remember how to get the best outfit? Origins? No. That was years ago. There'll be certain locations and stuff. I mean, you know, the missions give some, obviously. I don't think the tombs gave outfits per se. I think the tombs mostly gave skill point thing and sometimes gear. Well, I think I should probably do these up even if I haven't got materials to build them. I don't know why the ship came back with nothing. It was full. Left it on the dock. Crazy. I'll have to go back for it. Right, anyway. I'm gonna... Oh, what's the ship doing now? Is it gonna just go and get the stuff itself? Did I clicked it, but I didn't click the arrow thing. Filling the stuff up. There's still a load of stuff in here though, so... I don't know why it left it. Pick that stuff. Got 2, 3, 4, 5 items there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Right, so let's drop off all these blocks should go up to 10 now then. Or maybe be less, but I think it only shows what's in storage. Oh, I'm gonna come and move it. Do the chores. Yeah, and we had 2, so I think we're building this. Thing is, I need to build. This says here. Cycler that makes it. I need to. I'm very rusty. Why are they? Oh, that's the build. This engine should. Assembler. Oxygen. Assembler. May well be. I've got to read. I don't know what's happening with recent. I don't see a go button. Assemblers here. Like this research button's grayed out. I'm off to researching, but anyway, once we can do it, we can start researching stuff. Make new blueprints and machines. Blast all this stuff to be. Dusty's off to get it. Dusty's got it covered. Not sure why I just sent one person out. Right, I'll pick this up a bit more over the weekends. I will go look at the wiki and stuff about research and stuff. But we've got the navigation, we're getting some engines built. Once we bring back this other stuff, hopefully get the other engine built. And then I think it will allow us to then move to this system. Have some stuff to pretty big, the map. These need to be on means this counts, but it's low capacity. Power node. I'll probably do that later. I'll just build these for a moment. Last time I had like 5 or 6 engines. I don't know if the whole blocks I've already spent them, but you can probably trim off some of this building. I need 2 whole blocks. Like the temperature. Minus 63. So cold. Will equalize eventually. Stuff get picked up as all done. All done. Jolly good. But we didn't get the blocks I thought though. Which means move hull. Oh, few people trying to get. Build another one. How's this temperature coming along? 27 minus 30. Could build a heater, but I thought the engines need it. No. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much. Have a good night. See you next time. Good luck finding your outfits on AC Origins. What level is your character at the moment? If you're off for the bank holiday or whatever, you get more of the documentaries and stuff. Heater built. Breaking down there because just arrived in Giza. Oh, lovely, nice. Got to climb the main pyramid. Selfie when you're up there. Level 18, nice. I realised, so I've kind of finished AC Shadows. I've kind of finished it without sort of realising I finished it, but I don't get the credit. I've got to do something more as Naue and something. I've got to do a mission with Junjiro. And I should have really done those missions earlier so that I get the end credits of the main story. I've sort of got 2 missions to do with their backstory and their characters, but I've killed the main. I've killed the Templar guy and I've killed the main circle of embark. So yeah, probably just one more video getting those done, depending how long they take. Still, yeah, it is. Engine rooms are a bit cold. I was hoping this could heat both. It might do it, but it only probably goes so many blocks out. Always remove them. Fixing the broken down engines. Is this heat thing affecting the equipment? You had a, I don't think it affected the equipment. These high power nodes and high power and low power is completely different from what it was when I last played it. Anyway, everything's now a nice toasty 20 degrees soon. So I just need to get the engine built. Now, I took away some of that hull, but it didn't give me the hull block. I hope I haven't snookered myself on that. Right, anyway, we'll carry on next time. Have a good one.